Let's go back to some breaking inputs coming in from top court. Remember, Gautam Navlakha's plea is, the hearing on that is underway. And as Rhythm gets us more breaking inputs, the hearing on Gautam Navlakha's plea is underway in top court. And Justice Arun Mishra has not only questioned him on his Maoist links, but also has said, and I quote, that any person lending support to such an organization can also be proceeded under the UAPA Act. In fact, that makes it very big. Rhythm, Anand Bharadwaj, our legal editor, gets us these breaking inputs, joining us on phone line. Rhythm, over to you. So this is a very pertinent observation made by Justice Mishra, especially when he mentions about UAPA.
Well, that's true. And Saka, let's tell our viewers that as of now, what's happening is as the state of Maharashtra is arguing and opposing Gautam Navlakha's plea to quash the FIR against him, the Supreme Court might ask Maharashtra government to place on record all evidence collected against Navlakha. They've asked if an evidence against Navlakha is to be submitted before the Supreme Court. What we have to really see is the court is trying to understand what's happened in the case. Justice Mishra points out there is the word abet in the section under the UAPA. He says, can membership not be inferred? Supreme Court has asked Abhishek Singh, who is representing Gautam Navlakha, did not seek pre-arrest bail and challenge the FIR against him instead. All these details that are coming through are clearly giving us one view that the Supreme Court right now saying the evidence against him is to be submitted before the court so that they can satisfy themselves whether in fact the proper case has been made out or not against one such urban Naxal who was allegedly termed this. And what we really have to see and right now understand, Sakal, is what the Maharashtra government's next steps are going to be. Because remember, the Maharashtra government in its evidence has very clearly stated that he did have links with the Maoists. On September 13, the High Court had granted him protection from arrest. However, the FIR filed by the Pune police accuses Navlakha of links with Naxal groups.
And this goes back to Bhima Goregaon violence. Nalini is now getting us breaking news. I believe she's with us. Gautam Navlakha has been granted interim protection. In fact, that has been extended to October 15. Nalini, what more do we have on this?
Yes, Sakal, the breaking news coming in from the Supreme Court right now is that the activist Gautam Navlakha, who's moved Supreme Court seeking to quash the FIR against him, has now officially been granted interim protection from the top court till the 15th of October. But in a big step, the Supreme Court also asked the Maharashtra government to place on record all of the evidence that has been collected against him so far in the Bhima Goregaon case. Essentially, on the 15th of October now is when we can expect for the Maharashtra government to come forth and put forth the argument, because they've already Navlakha's plea that sought the quashing of the FIR against him after the Bombay High Court had also decided against him. So now on the 15th of October is when we expect for the Maharashtra government to come forth with this evidence, everything that they've collected during the course of investigation against Navlakha. And although he can't be arrested until then, once the Supreme Court actually goes through the evidence that they've collected in the investigation, things might not look so good for Gautam Navlakha. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on the 15th of October. For now, yes, interim protection has been granted, but in a big set that the Supreme Court is going to be looking at the evidence that the Pune police has collected against him.
It could be a bit of a breather because when we talk about this interim protection, but Nalini, a little bit more on the setback, because the court has also at the same time asked to place on record all the evidences against Gautam Navlakha and his alleged links with Maoist cadres. Well, that also is very, very significant.
Well, absolutely, Sakal. And the kind of observations that we've heard from Justice Arun Mishra, especially during the course of hearing, has actually put things into perspective. Because Gautam Navlakha, through his counsel, Abhishek Singh, was trying to argue throughout the course that just because he's not associated with the Maoist organization, just because he's not part of an organization that is not banned under the UAPA, that means that he cannot be charged under the UAPA. But this is something that the Supreme Court has completely dismissed. Justice Arun Mishra has specifically pointed out that the UAPA also refers to the word abet, which means that even if a person is not a part of an organization that has been banned and lends support to them, then they can still be charged under the sections of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. And that is exactly what the Pune police has done in the case of Gautam Navlakha, because he says that he is not a part of CPI Maoist. However, he is a part of PUDR, which is not a banned organization. This is an argument that has not been accepted by the Supreme Court at all. Justice Arun Mishra clearly told Abhishek Singh that abetment is also a valid ground for charging any citizen under the Unlawful Criminal Activities Prevention Act, which is exactly what the Pune police has done. So we can expect for some very stringent evidence to come out against Navlakha during the course of the next hearing on the 15th of October, because now all of that evidence will be placed on record before the Supreme Court, which means that the Supreme Court will have a chance to details of the investigation in depth before in finality deciding whether or not Gautam Navlakha in fact should be allowed protection from arrest in finality, or if the FIR should be quashed against him.
Okay.
The relief that he's gotten today is, like you correctly pointed out,
So two big points here. Nalini, many thanks for joining us. That there's going to be no arrest for Gautam Navlakha only till October 15. Well, that's the date when we're going to have next hearing in this case. And also, the top court has asked the government to place all evidence, all proof against Gautam Navlakha in the next hearing. And with that, let's also take a short break. On the other side, we have more coming up. Stay with us.